Welcome to the NCAA Division II Volleyball Championship Press Conference. Today we are joined by 2025 NCAA Division II National Champions MSU Denver after a 3-1 win over Concordia-St. This is the first time in program history the Roadrunners are taking home the national championship trophy. We are joined by head coach Jenny Glenn and student athletes Skyler Michael, Alyssa Boyte, and Annika Helf. We will begin with an opening statement from Coach Glenn and then open up for questions. Coach?
Yeah. Glory to God. I just so thankful for this group and thankful for the journey that we've been on and the story that's been written. I could sit here for hours and tell you all the background and you'd be amazed at just the resiliency of the people sitting around me. So I'm just really proud of our team. Really exciting. This is a goal that we set as a program to win a national championship. We've been really unashamed about that goal for the last 10 years. And said it and didn't quite get it. And so to sit here today, it's still, I'm a little speechless and still processing the victory, but just so proud. We were just talking in the locker room and the trophy we know is awesome, but I'm just so proud of who these women are and that they know who they are. And you saw on display these last 3 matches of just fearlessness that comes from knowing that there is no pressure because, the championship is already, we've already won in knowing who we are. So just super proud. That's a really good, experienced team across the net from us tonight, a very well-coached team that knows how to win. I thought it was a really fun battle of 2 high-powered offenses and gritty defense at different times. And, that 4 set got a little tight, and I was thinking we need to get this thing done now. And I saw the look in my athletes' eyes at one of those last timeouts, and I was like, we're in. We're going to get this thing done. So something we've talked about all year is staying in, choosing to get in the boat, staying in the boat, and I think that developed the resiliency to come out victorious tonight.
Thanks, Coach. We'll open it up for questions.
Coach, anyone? National champions, Team 57. Let me hear anything you got.
You guys go.
Oh my God. Man, I mean, first off, all glory to God. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him and wasn't for just our team fully buying in to figuring out who we are as people. It's so real, how much we've grown, as people just through the past season. Past month, honestly, with our fearlessness and our just our true identities and who we are as people. Yeah, it's just I'm speechless, honestly. This is crazy. So,
Skyler speechless is crazy.
That is really, truly. Yeah, honestly, speechless too. But yeah, it's just been a crazy ride, this entire season. So many ups and downs, and us just consistently not putting all of our thoughts on performance, but caring about growing as a person too. And I mean, yeah, Jenny, she just led us in that space, and that as a head coach is a lot. Lots of coaches, they are just focusing on performance, and to have a coach that is focused on making us good human beings and knowing who we are, it's just amazing. And yeah, we didn't win that trophy for us, we won that trophy for God, and that's just the most beautiful testimony.
Yeah, thanks be to God that we just have the opportunity to be sitting right here and telling you that it was for the Lord and we get to lay it back at his feet, but it's also just fruit of the buy-in from every single person that's a part of this unit. Just buying into finding out the good pieces of ourselves, the pieces that we need to figure out, and just staying in on that. And none of that has to do with performance. None of that has to do with what we're doing on the volleyball court. And so it's really special to see that play out and really just win a one accord championship and see all of us bought in and just staying in on that piece. And yeah, just speechless. It just feels great. Yeah.
How happy are you guys, to sit there, you're national champions, and then Megan's named MVP? Just talking through that, how happy you guys were.
I just want to say, Megan has been grinding this entire season. I have nothing but great things to say about that girl, on and off the court.
and like off the court, she is there for every single person, no matter how she feels. Like, her identity is literally, like, she brings value to the team, and she brings value to each one of us, and she brings out our value as well, and it's the most beautiful thing. And to show that on display in the most amazing way, it's just awesome to see, and I'm so proud of her, so deeply proud of her that she just stayed in throughout the entire season, and she got the fruit of that.
Coach, if you wouldn't mind expand on that a little bit. You've got Annika here, who I'm sure emotionally you were devastated when you get hurt, and at the same time you guys are playing, obviously, so you got to carry on. Megan seems to just get better every match. You're still hurting, but you win a title. Like, that's a really extreme and up and down scenario. It's movie kind of stuff. What are your thoughts on just how you guys manage that in a really compressed time frame, and the joy and the devastation back to joy? That's wild.
I feel like a broken record, but all goes back to knowing who we are, right? And it's like Ani, like, it breaks our heart that she didn't get to play, but she won a national championship because she showed up for our team in who she is, and she brought the same. And we wouldn't have won today without Ani being in her true identity and providing for our team. And yeah, it's hard to even like wrap around, but it was like next man up, like, Megan, let's go. We're all in. Everyone believes in you, because she has stayed in that space all year. And it hasn't been an easy space, and it takes a special person to do it, and she did. And then that's why, like, we didn't flinch. We didn't even take a practice the next day to try to figure out seams or try to figure out, like, we're just like, yeah, no, we mix teams in practice all the time. It was seamless in so many ways, and we felt like this team has been so prepared. Every match that we've played, it's just been unique. We've faced different battles and had different tests that walking into this tournament this weekend, we knew we were highly prepared from our journey. I think in the past we've had trouble getting past regional championships. I think we cared a little bit too much about the winning, and I always battled with that. I was like, but it's good to care about winning. And I think this group was different and was able to surpass. We've always had the talent because we didn't care as much about winning as we cared about the other pieces and being in our true identity. Our goal was to be one accord championship in our true identity. So that's the beautiful thing, as we talked about in the locker room today, is like, we didn't just win a championship today. We did it in one accord in our true identity. And it's like, that's why I think we have a hard time even fathoming it. It's not this emotional high from a trophy. It truly is just like a deep satisfaction and joy that you're going to see across the board.
Yeah.
Coach, you mentioned how you've been chasing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
How do you describe the feeling of the last half hour?
I don't even know. I got real wet. Water flying everywhere. Just a surreal moment. I felt like from the beginning, I was like, we're winning this thing. And we had that belief. And so it was like, yeah, we won of course we won the first. Yeah, we won the second. And it's not an arrogance. It was just a complete belief. And so, it's just, it really hasn't sunk in yet, if I'm being honest. But it just seems like the right ending to the season and the work that we started, honestly, last spring, but even specifically in August.
Alyssa, talk about that belief heading into the fourth set after CSP had just won the third, knowing you have the opportunity to close it out in 4.
Yeah, so like we said, we have that line of belief that doesn't change based on circumstances, and that's just a circumstance. Like, it got pushed to another set, but we were like, we just have to go in there being ourselves and trusting in our abilities, trusting that everything that we've done throughout the season built us for this moment, and the staying in peace. And we went in there fearless. That's one of our team identities, and we were just like, nothing changes. We can stay in belief, and so we did, and we never lost that belief throughout the entire set. Even as we had a lead, it was like, no, don't stop now. Don't stop until that last point. And so we never let up, and we just stayed confident that we were going to finish it out because we had that belief no matter what.
Skyler, talk about Annika up here, senior, what she's meant to this program.
Oh my gosh. How much time do we have? This I can talk forever about. Well, oh my gosh, where do I even start, dude? She is
a sister through and through to not only just me, but to our entire team. We're all a sisterhood, and it's beautiful. And she just drives us. I mean, you can see it on even on the bench when she can't play. She's driving us in that space, and it's such a cool thing. Like, Ani, you mean more than any national trophy. You are such an amazing person, and like she's been grinding all year, and to get to this point is just amazing. And like she's been grinding not only like physically but like mentally as well, like and spiritually, and she's like a changed person through and through, and like in such a beautiful way. So
Annika, what has it meant to wear MSU Denver across your chest?
It meant a lot. I mean, I can't put it in words. Like, crazy to think that, like, 2.5 years ago? Something like that. I, like, decided to come here and, like, got the opportunity, like, from Jenny to come here. And, yeah, like, just the growth that I've, like, gone through, and, like, just the people that I've met through the program. And, just the memories I made, like, it changed my life. Like, I was a complete different person before coming here, and just lots of good people around me that like pushed me in good spaces. It changed my life.
Any other questions? Thank you. Congratulations on a historic season.
Thank you.
Thanks.